have been well trained.
No.
You don't have to carry a sword to be powerful.
I won't fail you.
Or do not.
I'm not afraid.
There is no try.
Stormtrooper with Snoke in eBazine. Looks like almost what? Oh, that's a Snoke.
Those are Snokes and two Executioners. That's very interesting. With it's like 4 Naxxus as the battlefield. So if they're playing on that, whoever controls it, you're gonna have Guardian, which is a pretty good ability that we know about. And it looks like the Snoke eBazine Stormtrooper is playing on Weapons Factory Alpha, which of course is while you control the battlefield, the first cost of your first vehicle is reduced by 1.
Yeah, and I think, like we were saying earlier, that Snoke decks are going to be pretty, dominant in regards to what you're going to see.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing this as a matchup is going to be, something we expect. I mean, I just did not see the Executioner. We didn't see it yesterday on stream, but the fact that, you've seen all these different variants is going to be making the game even more challenging for today.
I think they're a very cool character. I think, I've kind of tooled around them myself. They're very versatile. Obviously, the 2 blanks kind of hurt you, but I think one card that might be in the Snoke deck on the right here with the 2 Executioners might be Anger. I think that's really good tech card right now. I played against a version of Steven's deck yesterday, and man, that Stormtrooper was rolling hot for yesterday. So it's a tough deck to take down. You got to figure out who you're going to take out first. I think you go after eBazine first, just because her dice sides with Snoke's ability are very, very good.
Especially the fact with her special side can just do 3 damage to all the characters just initially. So that would be something to look into as well.
Who are you going after in Anthony's deck, do you think?
I think Anthony, you have to take out the damage. So it depends on what he does. If he loads up Snoke with any abilities or whatnot, there could be a threat too. But the fact that, Executioner's got some good damage sides, there is going to be, pretty crucial. He did shield him up, so you know that he's going to focus on getting them staying alive.
Looks like there's a Force Wave in Anthony's hand. That's a good call as well.
Yeah,
looks like
a lot of 3-wides that we're going to be having here. So Force Wave, I think everyone, heck, even Mill should be running Force Wave at this point.
Yeah. So we got a Disrupt and a discard on eBazine's hand rollout over there. So that's, essentially think of it like a 3 Disrupt and a 3 discard. Yeah. There's an Aftermath coming down.
He might just power action, get rid of his 3 cards, put him down to 1. He's got upgrades in his hand.
Yeah, it looks like 2 Hidden Motives, Force Wave, and a Probe in there for Anthony. Let's see what Steven does here.
It's just hard not to not use that 3 discard side.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Yep.
Got the Force Wave out.
Hidden Motive. And Probe. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. But at least having some mitigation still in your hand is at least a little bit of a consolation there for Anthony. But yeah, that's rough.
It's gonna be a rough turn. But he did drop down. Was that an Aftermath down there?
Yeah, it was.
So, okay.
Chance.
There you go.
Blank and a resource on the Executioner so far.
Still use the power action to get those resources to get ready for turn 2. But right now it's looking that he's going to be just trying to be at the whim of what Steven's going to be doing, since he doesn't have much really to work with except maybe mitigation in his hand.
Rolling in Snoke here. We got a resource, 2 focus, and a blank. At least Snoke has the focus sides though, so even with the blanks on the Executioners, he can turn that to whatever he wants. A power action for 3 resources. So like you said, Ruben, he's going to be building up for next turn.
Yeah, next turn he's like, okay, I'm kind of conceding this turn to Steven, but I also think that right now he's just gonna, he hasn't activated Snoke yet. He can still get a little bit something going on there because you never know what he's going to be playing turn 2.
Focusing to the 3. And more focus.
Because he still hasn't activated
his Hidden Motive, what are we calling here?
Probably
50-50 on either. You call it resource, so I would have called blank there just because, you know, I mean, it's 50-50 either way, but you still got the focus for Snoke there, so he can still focus into whatever he wants.
But he would have to choose the side if he wants to put that focus to eBazine.
Right. That's a good point. More focus for Snoke, so that's you can get some 2 damage sides on the executioner there. You can the indirect from Snoke, so that's probably what Anthony really wanted to see there.
So right now, Anthony's looking going into at least 7 resources the next turn. So based off of his draws, he can get a full hand of 5. He's going to probably be able to put some definitely some upgrades down.
There's the 3 on the chance cube, and probably going to the 2.
2 for 1.
Oh, the 2. Well.
Yeah, he's got the 2 side there. So.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. You got at least a Fang Fighter in his hand. I can't see the other 3 cards, but at least has a Fang Fighter. So he might be looking to put down a vehicle here.
Maybe Steven's looking for another side. There's like, okay, I want to try this one.
All right, so
2 damage.
Double focus here from Snoke. We're going to the 2 for free, and then 2 indirect. All right, so trying to get what he can out of this turn.
So yeah, with the aftermath, you know, he's definitely going to be just trying to get some extra resources. It looks like he's really looking forward to using a lot of resources. So
yeah.
I think he's got probably a lot of heavy upgrades or even supports in this to keep everything going.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's an endless ranks or 2 in this deck.
Right.
With those executioners bringing them back, would not be surprised.
Right now he's got Steven's got some 4 resources there as well.
Dealing 2 to Bazine, seems pretty good.
Drop down that arc, or not arc.
Fang Fighter, yep,
yeah.
Here it comes.
Costs 1 less because of the battlefield.
And
that whole finding the die thing is always fun.
It is fun, yeah.
Trying to
Ambush action that the Fang Fighter gives, and we're gonna roll it out for 2 more. So 4 coming at somebody here.
It's gonna do 2 indirect to Steven. Probably gonna try to get the damage away from the scene.
Even though Steven, I'm sorry, did have a little bit better of a board setup after this one, you get as of right now anyway. I mean, I think Anthony comes out of this with 4 damage on the board. I mean, I think that's a win.
Well, he's got 5 actually, because with the he puts 1 damage on.
That's
Snow,
true, yeah.
And then Anthony doesn't have any damage, but he's going to be going into the next turn with a lot of resources.
Yeah.
But now he's going to be at 2 there. He's going to put 2 more there. So is that 4 for Snoke?
And claims. Anthony's probably thinking, well, at least if I can get at least 1 more card out, Bazine doesn't roll this card's out again. And disrupts 1, yeah, might as well.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to start off with 6 resources. Still really good.
Yeah. Is he going to play anything else? Looks like a Force Illusion in Steven's hand. A couple other cards as well. We'll see. And pass. All right, next round.
My decision.
Oh, we got a Vibro Knife, Z3, another Aftermath, Emulate. That's a cool, and Endless Rank. So.
Yep, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Emulate's gonna be really good in this matchup right here. You can just get some dice out of there.
He can. And he made. That's what we got over at Steven's hand. I can't really see. He's not.
Kind of looks like Feel Your Anger.
I think so. That's gonna be good against the executioners. Vibro Knife comes out. You know, I'd say that's a really good card. Even though it got rotted, you know, with so many so many shield sides out there and so many, you know, Force Illusions. I mean, it goes right through it. And it comes to Z3. All right, so Anthony's coming back a little bit with his board state.
Yeah. And that works so well with execution.
It's so good. 2 shield and a blank for Bazine. That can turn to 4 for 1 with Snoke. Good roll. 3 damage. from the Z6 and the Executioner.
I don't think he's going to re-roll that.
No, I don't think so.
They can
I think
keep
he's
it
okay.
for its, So right now, Bazine is at 3 damage right now. So I do think that Anthony would probably focus the damage on Bazine at this point.
I think so. Yeah, that's seems to be the way to tackle this deck is take out Bazine first, and then you have a decision to make. Do you go after the Trooper and basically make Snoke a blank, his ability blank, or do you take out the guy who's really, punching out the whole engine? And it looks like he's
gonna put some shield up.
Yep.
I think it
On
has
Bazine,
to do with how much, what's going to be loaded up on Snoke. If he's going to be having a lot of upgrades, you have to kind of focus it.
Oh, he's going. All right, switching targets here. 3 to the Trooper, and is he going to resolve the other melee side?
I think he's going to hold off for Snoke's ability and try to get more value out of it.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest thing right now. Because Snoke's ability allows you to power action and get 2 more extra damage or 2 more extra for whatever with the dice showing. So I think that's pretty key.
And that would bring that Trooper down to 1 health remaining. So that's, I mean, anytime you can get a character and dice off the board is obviously great. And in this case, force illusion on the Trooper. I'm not sure that's what Steven wanted to put that, but
yeah, not at this time, especially.
Another Aftermath. So when somebody dies, Anthony's making a lot of money over here. Blank on the Trooper. Rolling out here.
So I assume he doesn't have failure.
Resource and a blank. That's not what Anthony wanted there for the Vibro Knife. You want to try and cut through that Force Illusion. Or the shields on Bazine, one of the two.
Right.
Got a shield on the Fang Fighter.
He's probably going to use the Vibro Knife, try to get through Bazine, and then work on this other damage used on the Stormtrooper.
Yeah, I mean, either way. Focus and a disrupt from Snoke, yeah.
Fix all that. Snoke with his 2 focus sides.
Yeah, it's
such
good.
A good character.
It's good.
So what do you think Steven's looking to try to do here to mitigate what's going on from Anthony's side?
Well, you would think he would... All right, well, let's see what he's doing here. He's rolling out Snoke with the Chance Cube. He must not have a whole lot of removal in his hand, we got a blank, resource, and a disrupt on Snoke. Not the greatest roll in the world, to be honest with you.
I think he has Feel Your Anger in his hand. Anthony, anyway.
Yeah.
That would be really good to get rid of some of those character dice.
It would be.
To eliminate Snoke's ability.
Looks like we're going to focus to the 2. So we got 3 damage showing. Let's see what Steven does. I mean, you got to think he's not... I mean, I can't see what's in his hand, but maybe not any mitigation or anything he wants to use right now or can afford. Oh, okay, we're going to doubt. Yeah, Executioner. Oh, it rolled the 2, so there you go.
Wow.
Sometimes doubt doesn't work.
Yeah. And then he gets to go again.
Yeah, he does.
Anthony's turns up now, so he can possibly power action to put more damage on Bazine.
Yeah. Ooh, pitching the Aeolus ranks.
Oh, wow.
That's not what you want there. 2 focus and 2 melee damage showing, one of which is unblockable.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Was that the Executioner die or the baton, or was
That's
it
the Vibro Knife die is there, and that's the Executioner die. He used the Z6 earlier.
I was kind of wondering why he didn't probably power action to get that damage on.
Yeah.
He's trying to maybe just go for the kill, thinking that he doesn't have any mitigation right now.
Yeah, he's probably he's probably thinking that if Steven had mitigation, he would have played it by now. Wow, that's what he wanted to see right there. 2 for 1 from the Trooper, a 3 side on the Fang Fighter, and focus and resource. He can do it, and the special from Bazine, do whatever he wants. All right, so maxing out damage here, so it's 4 unblockable. So he can kill out the Trooper right now.
Power action.
Yep.
To get the most out of.
Yeah, I mean, use it while you got it. Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah, might as well. 4 damage to Snoke. That hurts right there. Alright, so we got a dead Stormtrooper.
And he's going to get paid.
And he gets paid, and the Executioner dice come back into the pool
Right.
because of their abilities. So that's pretty good. Yeah, value right there. And a resource and a blank, so...
Right, resource gets you some money.
Yeah. Not that he's got it, he just got paid 2 more.
I know. Going in the next turn
Yeah.
with more money.
He's still facing at least 3 damage. Bazine's special deals 1. It could deal 3 to either the Executioners or just 1 more to Snoke.
I mean, I think at this point he's probably just going to try to finish off Snoke this turn. That would definitely shift it a lot.
Yeah. So the Fang Fighter was at 3, 6, 7, 8. He's
got focus.
Yeah, he's got it.
Snoke.
No, what's...
He should probably focus on. But I'm thinking that he's going to take out Snoke this turn. Decisions. So he's going to go ahead and put damage on.
That kills him.
Oh, is that 3?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's 3.
Okay, yeah.
Dead Snoke.
Now he can put that 3 at Bazine.
And let's see if he remembers the aftermath. He should get paid. There he goes. Okay.
I also think
Yeah,
Steven
I think
actually
he did. It's both players' responsibility to keep the board state legal. Uses emulate to turn the Executioner to a 2.
That pressure though. Snoke is down, but wow.
I think Steven will trade a trooper for Snoke any day of the week.
Right.
I'm sure. But I think Anthony, he's got money. I mean, we know he has endless ranks, at least 1 in his deck.
Right.
So I gotta assume the second one's in there. So 2 more to Bazine. I mean, if it comes down to it, 2 Executioners against Snoke with upgrades, and possibly just Snoke and a Fang Fighter if Bazine goes down, early next turn. That'd be quite interesting.
Yeah, this is a pretty good game right
Mm-hmm.
now. Executions are so
They're so good. Have you seen those spot glasses?
Yeah, they look great.
They're the plastic cards, not spot glass, but man, those are real nice. So they were focusing, getting some money.
direct maybe.
Nope.
No more
And
money.
he's gonna get 4 resources. Anthony takes 1. He's got 6.
And he's going to claim 2.
Yep.
So he'll have first action. Kind of makes me, how many cards does Anthony have in his hand? If you use them all up,
I think he used them all
he's
up.
going to have a fresh new.
Yeah.
Wow. With
Down Natural
8
Pilot.
resources.
That's a very interesting card. Haven't seen that in a very long time.
Well, with that Fang Fighter out there,
Yeah.
so help out.
Speeded up his deck a little bit.
I mean, with Snoke, you can put high cost cards in your deck.
Yeah.
Especially. So it's kind of like, oh, that's fine. Cost 8, sure, I'll play it because I got Snoke. But we'll see here. Let's see what Anthony got in his hand to play in his turn. He just put down the Dagger of Mortis down.
Not a bad one to have.
Kind of redeploy.
It does. And if he shields up Snoke, he can strip up those shields. It's like, oh, discard and the shield. All right, gonna roll in Executioner here. Oh, great roll!
Wow.
What a roll! 3 for 1, and the +3. Steven's got to be thinking mitigation here.
That's how much damage shown right now?
That's 7 damage shown. So that's easily. Oh, all right. So we're gonna power action.
Get rid of the cards.
Yep.
So I think he's conceding that Bazine is dead.
Yep. Best defense, anger, and a 4-speed. Well, 4-speed was
4-speed's dead.
4-speed's dead, so that doesn't. That was just basically gonna be reroll fodder.
Right.
All right. So how do you? So let's see what we're going to do here. All right, so kill Bazine. Yep. I almost would have... I would have dealt the 1 to Snoke first, so that, well, then you lose +3. But I would have, if you kill Bazine with the 3-for-1 for the Z6, you got to roll in both Executioner dice. So that was maybe a little bit of a sequencing error there. But now it's Snoke against 2 Executioners and Fang Fighter, which is rolling hot.
Yeah, and Anthony's got 6 resources with 1 card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Snoke is at 5 damage on him right now,
Yeah.
and looks like Anthony seems like he's got a little bit more control of this game so far.
Mm-hmm. You would think, but I mean, with Natural Pilot, bringing in the readying the Fang Fighter, that that's coming out again, and who knows? I haven't seen that. Anthony hasn't shown that card, so who knows what's in his hand. All right, we got a resource focus blank. Man, feel your anger would be great right here. And ready's Fang Fighter.
It's just brutal.
It is, yeah. It is. I will say, it is cool to see cards like that come back, though. Like how many people looked at that card? It's like, oh yeah, they'll be playing that at U.S. Nationals one day. Like, it's cool to see people go back into their binders and really think about how some of these cards can be utilized.
I agree.
I saw an Arc in Steven's hand over there. Can't afford it right now, of course, but that focus to the chance cube, yeah. All right.
Put some pressure on.
Damage to the Executioner. 1 off the shield and 1 more.
The fact that you can just ready supports or ready characters or reroll dice, and that's just value.
Yeah. Activate the Executioner. He's just rolling in the Vibro Knife, of course, because that one's already in there, and get a discard side.
Well, the Fang Fighter again.
Man, that thing is rolling hot. 3 damage. Yeah, discard 1. I tell you, discard sides are really becoming a really utilized side right now. I mean, there's so many cards that you just want in your hand. There goes the Arc.
Did he turn his Executioner to exhaust it to represent that he rolled out the Viper Knife?
Yeah.
Still can...
Well, no, the Executioner was already in the pool.
Right. I was just talking about the action where he rolled out the Executioner because of that, but he wasn't ready to...
Looks like an ATDP, Solar Sailor, Slave 1. There's a handful of vehicles. I do think this Stevens deck traditionally, of course, don't know his exact build, but it does traditionally run light on mitigation. So I think he's just going for, he'll take the punches and then he'll, all right, so 3 resource and more focus, so he's going to get to the modified sides on the Natural Pilot, I'm sure.
Did Anthony claim?
I think he's passing. Wonder what that card in his hand is.
He's got 6 resources, whatever it is he can pay for.
Oh, yeah. It's so good. Yeah.
Snoke is so good.
It's so good. It must have passed again, so we bringing out ATDP. Roll it out here. Get the +2. There's a lot of damage out there.
And he still got the focus side.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I kind of wonder what Anthony's holding down his hand, because right now it's starting to bunch up with a lot of damage.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is Endless Ranks. I mean, we know that he's probably gonna kill the one with the Vibro Knife on it, so it'll redeploy.
Everything's gotta work.
So is that 2, 5?
Yesterday, I just lost the last 5 minutes of my round.
It's a lot.
7 damage?
Yeah.
The DSLR was like, 1995
Passing, so he's
All right.
It was fine.
No.
Everybody was crazy about the
There's dead executioner,
and he can get some more money.
and get some more money. And the executioner die rolls out.
He's my favorite chat right here.
Wow.
If he remembers it, and
He
well,
forgot.
there's the endless ranks. He did forget the executioner trigger, but we do have a. Now, of course, that's the only time he could do it because we know he discarded it earlier.
Yeah.
But he did forget that second.
That could have been damage.
That could have been damage.
Yeah, that could come back.
Yeah. Claims. All right.
Did he not even activate him?
Well, he.
Who claimed?
Steven claimed. Yeah, that's very interesting.
Did he just not
He,
roll him out?
Yeah. He just.
Wow.
That's
Okay, well,
man.
the only thing I can think of is maybe he's just not experienced with the deck. I'm not
Maybe.
sure.
Maybe.
Wow, that could have been potential 5 damage, 3-4 damage swing there. Interesting. So we'll see.
I see an Ancient Saber in Anthony's hand. That'll probably go on that the one with 3 damage on it.
Yeah. He still got resources.
Yeah, I mean, Endless Ranks bring us back, and they, could have rolled them out. Discard, look at that, discard side on the Fang Fighter. Yep. All right, rolling out the Executioner there. There we go. 5 damage.
We get some excited people here.
Yeah.
Nova open. They're like, oh yeah, we're streaming. Let's get excited. So I think that's what that was.
You gonna show me your excitement, guys?
They just did for us. Yeah. So we got what, 5 damage showing right now?
5 damage. That's right to the. Let's see. I see another Fang Fighter in Steven's hand. There's a deflect. That's not going to do much. All right, rolling out.
He
He's
can't handle it.
can't handle it.
Have to take it.
Yep.
Ouch. He's gonna try to do as much as he can. Because right now he needs to do what? Yeah, it's
He
a
needs-
great roll. I think it's a pretty good roll, except for
He's got
a
what?
couple of those.
Yeah, he needs just a damage side somewhere.
So when does the Destiny community gonna call or response?
So I mean, you deal a 5 here. Yep.
So,
So-
sometimes, being lucky and good can be
Yeah,
hand in hand.
yeah.
Sometimes
It
if you
definitely
just-
can.
If you can finish this game out,
Snoke. All right, 3, 6, 9, 10. 1 damage left on Snoke. So you gotta. If you're Anthony, you're hoping for something off that Executioner die or rerolling the dagger. Let's see. He's got a probe in hand, 4 speed. That's a dead card. Let's see. Trying to see what
doesn't look
Steven's
like
got
he's
in.
got any
Doesn't look
mitigation.
like it. I mean, deflect is in there, but that's a dead card right now. Basically, I mean, all right, discarding the DH. Yep. We got 4 indirect damage showing some resources on the chance cube. Rerolling everything except the chance cube. Oh, not someone. No. Man, I mean, I know there's a lot of numbers out there. Bring down the Ancient. I would have left the 4 indirect. I mean, I know you want the focus for the vehicles, but man, at this
he's
point,
got a lot of damage.
damage is damage. Yeah.
Putting the Ancient Lightsaber down on Executioner with full health is
Yeah.
it's pretty crucial right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, though, he got a lot of value out of
He
that
did.
aftermath, though.
Yes, he has. Seeing those, I mean, getting that, first one out before that eBazine trigger the first round. That was big. I mean, he looked at his hand and said, "What's the card I need to get down right now?" All right, you're gonna probe. Don't think he's gonna get much except that deflect, but I think he's just trying to make sure
See what he has.
deflect. All right, that's fine. And then the Fang. I mean, this one less reroll that Steven has, but. So let's see. I think the other card in Steven's hand is another vehicle. We saw the Fang Fighter. Don't know what that other card is. So, I mean, you're just re-rolling here. Yeah, it looks like another AD something. The 2 red cards at the bottom right of the screen are Aftermath. That's a 0-cost support whenever a a character dies, you get a resource. Left side is an ATDP and a Fang Fighter. All right, so we got a. He's got the 1 damage.
Does he have any shields? Look, we got a shield.
We got a field on Fang Fighter, so.
I mean, he's got to protect him.
Yeah.
Right now he's playing he's backpedaling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got to take that shield.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got focus for days, but what can you really focus to do right now? I mean, you gotta. Reading. So yeah, it doesn't matter. He's already activated. All right, takes the shield on the Fang. That's right call. All right, so we got a Overconfidence, another Z6, and a Fang and a Force Speed, which is a dead card. Yep. Here comes the reroll. He just needs 1 more damage. And there it is. Yep. Oh, he's got more than enough. And that should be game.
He already knows what's in his hand. He's
Yeah.
got at least 1 card that's a
I mean,
fighter, and the other one is just you
that-
don't know, but
that's-
he would have already used it if he had it.
Yeah.
So the handshake should be coming up shortly.
Yep, there it is. All right, great game by Anthony here. Even the 2 missed triggers there didn't come back to haunt him. But good, good game. Nice deck. Very unique. Something that we've seen Snoke, but seeing the Executioners out here, very cool to see.
Yeah, I definitely like the triggers with the Executioner being used.
Yeah.
Especially since if a character is going to die, they can just reroll. Especially if they have their damage sides are incredible.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
haven't used Snoke's power action, then boom, you're good to go.
I mean, 4 damage on there. It's great.
Yeah, but good job on Anthony to take out Steven in this first round.
Yeah.